evening, and thank you for coming out tonight to the Spring Band and Choir Concert. How many people have seen the movie Wicked or the show? Awesome, yay. So you heard, the one that's out in the theaters is half of the show. So that encompasses all the music, so we got more to look forward to, and I think it comes out next November. Our second piece tonight is an interactive piece, and it's by Erica Savano. I thought it was such a cool piece. I found it a couple years ago. I've been meaning to do this since last year, but there's a lot of pieces that need to come into play. This band, we had to work on 6/8 time, which is a compound meter. Compound meter is one where we count. It usually is an 8 on the bottom, and in this case, we worked on 6/8. So the students are thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it's so fast that really that gets in the way of if you think every single count. So we think in 2, and it's still there. So you'll see me kind of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'll see 2 swipes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and you'll see a little bit in Argentum as well. So we had to learn that first before we could put this together. But I was a child of the 80s, and I grew up on the Choose Your Own Adventure books. So that's what those paddles are for. We're going to bring the screen down in just a moment, and there's going to be a story. Mrs. Mullenbach is going to read along with it. You can read along on the screen, and then at certain points in the music, you get to vote on which direction you like the story to go. So we hope you enjoy Band of Heroes. Just a little bit to get ready here. No, so I'm just making sure I can still see you all. All right. Ready? It's ready? All right. Here we go.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a queen summoned her people to the palace. When all the people had gathered, the queen said, "My crown has gone missing. Will you help me find it? Will you join the band of heroes?" "Yes," you say, "I will find your crown." The people around you agree to help as well. "Where will you start?" asks the queen. "Will you search the spooky woods? Or will you try the flowery fields?" Which do you choose? You carefully walk through the dark woods. Ahead, you see a small house covered in ivy. You nervously approach the door. And knock 3 times. The door opens and you see an old wizard. "Why do you bother me? Go away. Try the flowery fields or bother the dancing fairies instead." You walk back through the woods. Where do you go next? Do you go to the fields or the dancing fairies? The fairies are dancing in a circle as you approach. We seek the Queen's crown. Do you know where it is? It was stolen by Gurg the giant. He might be in the flowery fields. You head to the flowery fields. When you reach the fields, you see several gnomes pop up from the ground. What can we do for you? They ask. We seek Gurg the giant. Do you know where he is? Yes, he's hiding in a cave near the Lady of the Lake. You walk back through the flowery fields. You make your way to the Lady of the Lake. As you approach the lake, a woman rises from the water. I know you seek to return the crown, she says. To help you in your fight, you may choose. A mighty sword, or a magical whip. What do you choose? With your weapon, you go to the giant's cave. You will not take my crown, Gurg shouts. You fight the giant with your weapon in hand. You'll never defeat me, he shouts. You fight the giant with all your might. The battle goes back and forth until the giant steps back. Victory! You return the crown to the queen. Thank you, she says. You truly are a band of heroes.
Isn't that fun? It took us a while to we had to practice that because thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It's like being a soundtrack. The kids were asking me, "Are we gonna do this one last?" Because it has like it's a lot of pizzazz. But I'm like, no, because we're all just there. Everybody's gonna be watching in the story. Like, yeah, it's all engrossing. It reminds me of. It's meant to be an homage to those 8-bit RPG role-playing games. I learned that. My husband plays the RPG games. So yeah, or if you're a DOS person, back in the day with those Apple computers, kind of like those, you had to type your answers in. Before we get to our final number with the band. I want to do some thank yous really quick. First off, I want to thank the students. I always like to thank them first because they put in a lot of extra time and energy. Being in band is nights and weekends, lots of commitments. You have to come to lessons, you have to learn your instrument, you have to be a starter on the team every single time you come into this rehearsal. And it takes a lot to be in high school band. It really is a big leap up from the responsibility, and these students just knock it out of the park all the time. So I appreciate everything from pep bands to solo ensembles to we have Memorial Day on Monday, we've got graduation, we go right to the end of the year. So the students, and they come in and they give their time and energy and they do it with a smile on their face. So thank you, students, for everything this year. I'd like to also thank parents because you guys are the ones who buy the instruments or pay the rentals and the reads and the rides and all the things that keep the encouragement too for these students to keep going. Some of them with me, which we'll recognize in a little bit, for 7 years. So thank you for all that and supporting the district and the music program here. I'd like to thank my music colleagues, Ann and Sarah, who are fantastic to work with. I want to thank especially Dave and Sarai back there. Dave is at all the events, working the sound and making sure that the live stream is working. So big ups to him. He's like our right-hand man in all of the things that we do. And finally, thank you to the Music Boosters for the refreshments. They get up and running after a hiatus for quite a few years. And they gave us a huge donation towards the music risers, the choir risers that are going to be rolled out in a little bit. So thank you to everyone. It takes a village to kind of make this happen, and I'm so appreciative of it. That's why I've stuck around here in Belleville as long as I have, because students are great and the community is so supportive. So thank you. Our final number is, if you were at the middle school concert last week, we heard a little bit of Randall Standridge. I tend to program his stuff a lot these days, but that's just because his music is fantastic. It's interesting, it's attainable, and it's just very creative. And this one is no exception. This one is just like joy personified. This is a piece called Argentum. It's in 3 different meters. Again, I'm going to whip out my baton here. So you're going to hear a slow section in 4 in the middle, but it starts out in 7/8, another compound meter, right? So I showed you 6/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is in this, but it's also in 7/8, which is an odd number. So this is what I do. I conduct to 3, and it has like a little lilt at the end. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not exactly, it feels a little off kilter, but that's the fun of it. So again, this is another piece that we had to really kind of understand how it works with the meter. It's like a meter type of time signature kind of year before they could go for it. And so we hope you enjoy it. All right. Well, this is the portion where we do all the awards. So, band people, sit down, take a load off. I'm going to bring Ann up, and we're going to get into our awards, letters, pins, bars, all the things. So, I'll be right with you in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to probably have the students, like we're going to be pulling from the choir people and the band people, so we'll have them come down and be recognized for each of those. And Soraya, are you back there? Could you mind grabbing the lights? I like to have the lights up just so we can see all you guys can take pictures of all their wonderful faces. Okay, so the first thing, thank you, we're going to do tonight is we're going to recognize our state people who went to State Solo Ensemble. That was back at the last weekend of April. Thank you. And we'll have them come up in the front and be recognized. We have a medal for them. It has a red, white, and blue ribbon, and then it's different colors like the Olympics based on how they did. So the students that we're going to recognize right now, Abe Chavez, AJ Fleener, Lillian Hanna, again, when I call your name, come on down. Lillian Palmer, Gabe Hines, Shannon McCall, Valeska Sordo, Martin Wieneman, and Mallory Thompson. All right, so we had our percussion ensemble. We had some vocalists doing, we had solos. And do we have any duets? Solos, one duet. Yeah. And we'll just hang on to Abe's. All right, so thank you, solo ensemblers. Next, we're going to do our letters and pins. So letters, we have a system we've had in place now for probably, I don't know, over a decade. And it's 200 points to get a letter. If you are a turbo band choir, I'm in everything jazz band, vocal jazz, musical, you get close to getting a letter by your sophomore year. You're on your way for that. Generally, if you're in one or the other, it takes about 3 years to get all the points. You get points for pep band, being in jazz band, vocal jazz, being in class. Every pep band gets a point, stuff like that. So the people who are letter winners this year, again, we'll have you come on down and receive your letter. We have Addie Dansgrass, AJ Fleener, Gabe Hines, Tilly Heights, Sarah Keifenheim, Tyler Long, Shannon McCall, Elijah Olson, Zella Palmer, Faith Wafler. Did I say that right? Waffler, sorry, I'm sorry. Dallas Ziegler. Yay. So congrats, letter winners. Thank you. You guys can head back to your seats. We also do bars. That's an extra 150 points. Again, it's all accumulated the same way. Again, if you're in a lot of stuff, you can manage to get 2 bars pretty quickly. But we have 1 2-bar winner this year. But we have a Keegan Dome, come on down, Lillian Hanna, Abby Catterhenry, Lillian Palmer is our double bar winner, and Mallory Thompson. We'll give them one more little round of applause. Good job, you guys, going above and beyond, always. All right, Abby, you stay up here. I'm gonna we have a little pin for our band officers. These are elected by the students. So my president this year was Adrian Jenkins. Elijah Olson was our vice president. Abby Catterhenry was our secretary, and Addie Hendrickson was our librarian. Come on down and get your pins. Thank you guys so much. They're my helpers when if I'm not there, they run the show, or like setting up for like the marching band and all the things. So thank you, officers. And then one more award that goes on to those lovely letters. We have jazz pins. We give these out to seniors. So these are the seniors that have participated in jazz band this year. And I know she's not in full band, but we've got one for Soraya Croft. So come on down. Addie Dansgrass, Keegan Dome, Lillian Hanna, Gabe Hines, Adrian Jenkins, Abby Catterhenry, Tyler Long, Lillian Palmer, Mallory Thompson, and Dallas Ziegler. And they have put in, we're close to like the 50-ish rehearsal / event mark coming up. So if you love jazz, put a plug in for next week. Jazz in the Park, weather's looking good so far. So we'll be down there next Wednesday, 6:30, playing some rockin' tunes, and you'll see these lovely people there. Thank you, Jazzers.
This year, we had 13 seniors who are going to be recognized for their hard work and dedication to the Belleville Music Department. We are so eternally grateful to all of them. Thank you, seniors, for your commitment and leadership. Tonight, we will present you with a flower as a thank you for all you have done. When we read your name, please come to the front to be recognized. Addie Dansgrass. Keegan Dome. Lily Hanna, Gabe Hines, Adrian Jenkins, Abby Catterhenry, Tyler Long, Elijah Olson, Lily Palmer, Zella Palmer, Jimena Villa Gonzalez, and Dallas Ziegler. Congratulations on all of your achievements. Did I miss some? No. Mallory Thompson. I skipped over your name. That's because you're so special I wanted to save you till last. Sorry, Mallory. You can hit me with your flower later. All right. Just wait a second, guys. Just wait. Congratulations on all of your achievements throughout your years in high school, and thank you for your dedication to the music department. And I'm sorry again, Mallory. It is never easy seeing students leave, but we are so excited to see you shine in the next chapter of your lives, especially Mallory. Congratulations and thank you. And if you would like to take a picture of all the seniors, I'll step aside so that you don't need that in your picture, okay? Go ahead. Next up, we are going to do our choir and band awards. The National Choral Award is the highest honor for high school choral performers. This award is given in recognition of singular merit, ability, and achievement of outstanding contributions to the success of the school vocal program. Every year, the choir students vote on this award and choose the senior who they feel represents all these qualities. It has been incredible to watch the student grow in their leadership role and continue excelling as a multi-talented musician and individual. Throughout their high school career, this individual has participated in concert choir, vocal jazz, multiple solo and ensemble events at the district and state level, private voice lessons, and also participates in the play and musical. Above that, the student brings a positive energy to class and does wonderful work as an assistant with our 7th and 8th grade choirs. This year's National Choral Award recipient is awarded to Lily Palmer. This is the 9th year that the Choral Directors Award has been given to a Belleville High School senior. This award recognizes the student who contributes so much to make this program what it is. The student that I have chosen to be the recipient of this year's award is a leader who has gone above and beyond in not only helping their fellow musicians, but also helping me behind the scenes on numerous occasions, especially this year. This student is a member of vocal jazz, concert choir, and treble choir, has participated in many events for solo and ensemble yearly, helps out with the 7th and 8th grade choirs, and consistently seeks opportunities to increase their musicianship and leadership qualities. The student that I have chosen is also reliable, hardworking, and dedicated. This year's Choral Director Award goes to Lillian Hanna.
All right, before I do my 3 awards, I just want to, again, recognize the seniors. I think about this job, and I'm like, oh, I got to do everything. You know, I got to run the show, and sometimes it's a lot. But then I think I get to do everything, right? So I get to see these kids when they were 6th graders just kind of coming in and putting those instruments together for the first time, and I just like have these flashbacks of like watching them, these little guys like, geez, I wonder if they're going to stick with it. And it was really hard for me to pick the 2 of the awards because like I have so many great seniors in this group, and they've really stepped it up this year for all the effort that they've done, the going to pep bands and being leaders and just kind of like bringing this freshman in and helping them kind of figure things out in this level. So I appreciate all of my seniors. Thank you for everything you've done. I always think like, gosh, what are we gonna do without them next year? And then inevitably somebody else and the juniors and sophomores and freshmen like step up, and then it just kind of keeps going. So I know they're all going to do great in their futures, and I'm just so excited for them. The Director's Award for me, I'm getting old, so I got to get my glasses on. I had to look at because again, it was a difficult decision for me, and I had to think about all 4 years. So this award is a student that does great work in class, goes above and beyond on a regular basis. The student I chose is one who participated in jazz band for the past 3 years, has been a constant fixture at pep bands, participated in solo ensemble, and even helped out my beginning low brass students from time to time this year. The student always brings an enthusiastic attitude to band and is a leader to those in his section. I am pleased to give this award to Keegan Dome. And I've had like 4 domes, and this is the end of a generation here. I'm so kind of sad about that too. Okay, yeah. Jazz. Our Jazz Award is for a student who is passionate about the jazz genre. The student chosen for this award has been in jazz band all 4 years and has played at a consistently high level throughout their time in the group. This student started their jazz band journey playing oboe for a few years and then asked if she could learn how to play the alto sax. After learning a few basic fundamentals, she literally self-taught herself the rest of the fingerings and quickly got to the point where she could play lead alto. Always a student who is willing to step in when there is a need, she agreed to take on the role of tenor sax her senior year and has played numerous solos on our pieces. So this year's winner of the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is Mallory Thompson. And last but not least, the Sousa Award. This comes from the band, does not come from me. Over my past 18 years in Belleville, although I do agree with their choice, my past 18 years, the students have always done a fantastic job recognizing a peer that is dedicated and passionate about music and shows leadership on a daily basis. So the certificate reads, in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music for singular merit in loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires. The student who was chosen for this award has again worked hard the past 4 years of high school, stepped up to every challenge they've been given with their part assignments. This student, like Mallory, is someone who is willing to help out where needed, and a few years ago I asked her to play keyboard bass in the jazz band because our bass players graduated. She's never formally studied piano, but quickly learned how to fluidly read bass clef and now helps provide the bass line for the group. This student is a fixture at pep bands, has gone to state numerous times for percussion ensemble and vocal, and always comes to band class ready to do her best. I'm very proud to award this to Lillian Palmer. right, thank you all for your patience. We're going to strike the stage and bring on the choirs. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay.
And we just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us over the past 7 years. We're so grateful for all your patience and dedication. And I know that so many of us are going to take what we've learned from you and continue our involvement with music in our futures.
I hope so.
I definitely will. I'm not sure we'll ever have a better band director in our futures because I've really enjoyed this and I know we all have. But we really appreciate all of the, sorry, we really appreciate all of the fun times and inspiration that you've given us. And we will all continue to enjoy what band can do for us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey guys. So thanks again for coming tonight, and we just wanted to take a second to thank Mrs. Mullenbach for dedicating so much time to our choirs these past 2 years. Whether it be in vocal jazz, treble choir, or concert choir, she never failed to make everyone feel welcome and proud of their effort and progress. On behalf of all of the choir seniors, we thank you for making these last 2 years meaningful and inspiring some of us, like Willie Palmer, to continue on with music. Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Okay, now we're striking the stage. Yeah.
And I will just say this too at the end, if you want to put those little paddles in the box when you're done tonight, or if you want to like get up and move your legs and do that now, you are more than welcome to. I'll just let you know that we will collect those at the end. So thank you. Let's start with instruments first, people.
Good evening and welcome to the Belleville High School choir portion of the night. Our first piece for the triple choir will be Down in the River to Pray, which is arranged by Jace Wittig. Along with 6-part harmonies, we also are asked to perform body percussion throughout this piece. We hope you enjoy.
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who should wear the starry crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who should wear the robe and crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the stormy crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown, good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, don't you wanna go down? Oh, brothers, let's go down in the river to pray. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go
Our second piece will be The Seal Lullaby by Eric Whitaker. This beautiful work was originally written in 2004 when Mr. Whitaker was asked to write music for a new animated feature movie based off of Rudyard Kipling's poem The Seal Lullaby. Mr. Whitaker excitedly composed this tender song. However, after submitting the piece and then not hearing from the film studio for several weeks, Mr. Whitaker called and was told that the execs had decided to make Kung Fu Panda instead.
piece will be our final piece will be selections from The Princess and the Frog, written by Randy Newman and arranged by Mac Huff. The 3 selections that we'll be performing are Down in New Orleans, Almost There, and Dig a Little Deeper. We hope you enjoy these songs. Make a wish and hold on tight.
Up next is the concert choir, and they have 4 beautiful selections for you. All 4 selections have an incredible message to all of us. First up is For the Beauty of the Earth, which was written for the Texas Choral Directors Association in 1980. In this selection, we celebrate the beauty of the earth, the skies, the day, and night. We celebrate the joys of human love in families and friends, those here on earth and above.
Our second selection is from Now On from the movie The Greatest Showman. This song tells us not to put things off until tomorrow or to be blinded by fame. Instead, remember where you came from and who you're doing things for. Don't wait until tomorrow to do what you can start right now.
For Good from Wicked is the concert choir's third selection, and we believe it is a very fitting song for the group. Everyone in concert choir has been changed for the good by meeting others not only in this group, but also here in Belleville. To our graduating seniors, we would like to say that you'll be with us like a handprint on our heart.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me, like a handprint on my heart.
And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you.
Because I knew you.
I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share.
And none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you.
Because I knew you.
Because I knew you. I have been changed.
Finally, concert choir will perform Seasons of Love from the musical Rent. How do you measure love? Is it measured in time, in laughter and agony. Let's celebrate and remember the stories of how our families and friends by remembering their love through how they lived and how they died.
On behalf of Mrs. Meyer and myself, thank you so much for coming to our concert this evening. We are grateful for your support, your kindness, and for allowing us to share our love of music with all of you. I would also like to thank the music boosters, our administration, and everyone else who contributed to the purchase of our new choir risers. Thank you for your generosity and for supporting the Belleville Music Department. Thank you.
The combined choirs will close tonight's concert with No One Is Alone from Into the Woods. The choir seniors chose this as their senior song, and it will be sung not only tonight, but also by the full choir at graduation. The song has a beautifully lasting message. No matter where you go or what you do, you are never alone. You have family and friends with you, whether physically or in spirit. You decide what's right, you decide what's good, but no matter what you choose, let your voice be heard, honor those who have come before you, and remember that you are never alone.